A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a groundbreaking revelation, South Korea's Truth and Reconciliation Commission has concluded that the government is responsible for facilitating a foreign adoption program that has been marred by fraud and abuse. This conclusion stems from a nearly 3-year investigation into complaints from 367 adoptees across Europe, the United States, and Australia, marking the most comprehensive examination of South Korea's foreign adoptions to date. The report, released on Wednesday, highlights how the government's efforts to reduce welfare costs were intertwined with the actions of private adoption agencies that often manipulated children's backgrounds and origins. The Commission confirmed human rights violations in 56 of the complaints it reviewed and aims to address the remaining cases before its mandate expires in late May. However, the report has faced criticism for its cautious language, with some adoptees and a senior investigator expressing disappointment over the Commission's limitations in establishing the government's complicity more strongly. Sang-hoon Lee, a standing commissioner, voiced regret over the Commission's decision to defer assessments of 42 other adoptees' cases due to insufficient documentation. This decision reflects a broader issue within the Commission, as many adoptees were classified as abandoned orphans, despite having identifiable relatives. This classification has made tracing their roots an arduous task. Government data reveals that less than 20% of the 15,000 adoptees who sought assistance from South Korea since 2012 have successfully reunited with their families. The Commission's investigation uncovered that South Korean officials viewed foreign adoptions as a cheaper alternative to developing a social welfare system for children in need, particularly those born to unwed mothers or from impoverished backgrounds. The military governments of the 1970s and 1980s implemented policies that allowed private adoption agencies to exercise extensive rights over children, leading to large-scale overseas placements. The lack of oversight enabled these agencies to engage in dubious practices, including bypassing parental consent, falsely documenting children as orphans, and even switching identities. The Commission noted that the government failed to ensure proper screening of adoptive parents and did not prevent agencies from charging excessive fees, often requesting additional donations from foreign adopters. The findings of the Commission align with previous investigative reports that have highlighted the complicity of the South Korean government, Western countries, and adoption agencies in the questionable practices surrounding international adoptions. The Commission has recommended that the South Korean government issue an official apology and develop plans to address the grievances of adoptees who have discovered falsifications in their adoption papers. Furthermore, it urged an investigation into citizenship gaps among adoptees sent to the United States, where many have faced challenges due to a lack of citizenship documentation. As the world's largest diaspora of adoptees, with approximately 200,000 South Koreans adopted by Western families over the past 7 decades, this issue has garnered increasing international attention. Most adoptions occurred during the 1970s and 1980s, a period when South Korea's military leaders prioritized economic growth and viewed adoptions as a means to alleviate welfare burdens and strengthen ties with the democratic West. Special laws were enacted to promote foreign adoptions, removing judicial oversight and granting extensive powers to private agencies. While recent reforms, including a 2011 law reinstating judicial oversight, have led to a significant decline in overseas placements, the legacy of past practices continues to impact many adoptees today. As the Truth and Reconciliation Commission continues its work, the hope remains that justice and recognition will be achieved for those affected by these troubling adoption practices. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.